All right, I'm here to do my 11th nickel hunt of the year. Got a brand new box of nickels, and hopefully it won't be take it back. It can be a box of brand new nickels. That'd be a really good thing, but be a really short search, but it'll be a really good thing. But no, these are definitely circulated. So I'm going to go through these 10 at a time. I'll come back and check with you. I'm going to be looking for all nickels 1959 or earlier, looking for mint errors, die chips, and older nickels. So, and florins. Last time I didn't find any florins, or didn't. But I will go through the first 10 and I will check back with you here in a couple of minutes. So, talk to you in a bit. All right, I'm done with the first 10. Didn't have a whole lot of finds. Found one older one, and it was an older one in 1940, San Francisco. But there's some damage. I checked it for the S over S, but there's some damage on the S. So where the S over S would be noticed at the bottom of the S, and the damage on the bottom is just complete. So yeah. So I got a 1940 S. I found four with die chips. Two of them, the 2018P and 2016P. 2016 has a die chip between the E and the R there. But both these also have, well, this one has die chips on the side of the wall here, right there, and this one has them right there. And I'm cutting down on the die chips, unless the coin's in really good shape. I'm not keeping die chips because I figured out I got like $20 in coins with die chips. Then a 2021 damage there, 2022. And both these are, where was the issue on this one? This one, the one that's just, okay. Let me figure out what I did here. Oh, never mind. I'm going to move this a little bit closer because that's kind of hard to see. These are both die cracks. You can see the crack going right there from the edge of the building over to the rim. This one here is the same thing. It's just a little bit dirtier, but going from the edge of the building over to the rim right there. So 2 die cracks, 2 die chips. And then I got one of them that's just interesting damage. This is a 1964. Nice, but you can see how the edge is kind of shiny. It's because somebody took a belt sander to the back side of it. Sheared off the top of the building right there real good. And it's shiny around the edges. Look at the damage on this one real quick. You can see, I think that those lines are from the belt sander, but you can see that that is either that or is a dryer coin, but I think the dryer coin have more of a rim on it. But you can see a little bit of shine around all the way around the rim. And that's, if it wasn't for the scratches, that'd be a mirror-like finish on that one. And the front just has really bad toning, but you can see around the edge how it's shiny all around the edge. So that's just interesting damage. And then I found one nice, oh, sorry, turned that off already. A 1987D, which just looks to be in really good shape. Except for right there. A little bit of wear right there. But I thought I'd check that against my book since it appears to have full steps. Maybe there might be a little bit of damage. Was it right there? That would stop it from getting the full steps, but it looks like it has just pretty much full steps. So always look for upgrades for my books that have full steps. So I'm going to do it through the next 10, and I'll check back with you after I'm done. Talk to you in a minute. All right. Done with the second 20, a little bit better, more productive. I found 5 old ones. Found 2 Philadelphia ones, 1947 and a 1948. They're both Philly. Found a 1957 Denver. A really nicer looking 1954, also Denver. And a 1951. Been great if it was a San Francisco, but it's a Denver. Come on, show me. You can do it. There we go, Denver. But that 1951 Denver, if we look in the book here, right there, 20 million made. So it's not as little as the S, but less than the thing. And then whenever you look at the other ones, they tend to kind of go up there. The Denvers from that time were kind of low. But like, what was that other one? The 54 Denver? 54 Denver, 117 million as opposed to 20 million. So it's a low mintage, not really low enough to be Keat 8, but really close. So that's what we got this time. I found 1 die chip. I'll show this one real quick. It is a 2020p, and it has the start of the die chip there, the beehive on the edge right there, starting there. And I got one almost. There's a DDR for 1981 Denver, and this one's nice shape, or you'd think it would be until you look at the back. And then you see, like, oh man, is that a double die? No. All the way around, this is machine doubling. There's not one out of all the parts of it. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo the clamp on my scope so I can. You can see there it's clearly machine doubling and not a double die. There's no double cerise on everything. The ends of all the letters are the same no matter where. Oh. But you can see where it's got doubling in a lot of the letters. So it's machine doubling and not a double die. Man, it got my hopes up there for a little bit. And that machine doubling is all the way around the outside. I mean, you can see it real bad there in the E right here on the vertical line, but on the horizontal lines, no doubling. Only on the vertical lines. So, machine doubling, not a double die. Still a nice looking coin. I'm going to check and see if it's going to be an upgrade for my book. And then I found 2 other ones that are interesting damage. I pulled this one out because it's bent. Like, why is there a gap in there? But you can clearly see where that bent is right there, going right along here. Right along there. Dirty too, but bent. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it to. There we go. And a little bit of damage there too. Yeah, suppose that's what bent it. And then another one that, like this one here, that'd been Gone down this one, and again, these might be dryer coins. They're just been, because the scratching on them goes all different directions. But this is on both front and back. So a couple of dryer coins and just a bent coin. So that's what we got so far. I'm going to do the next 10, and I will check back with you here in a little bit. Talk to you in a couple. All right, I'm through the next 10. I found 4 more die chips and 2 older ones. Found this one here is in kind of rough shape. It's a 1958 Denver. And this one right here is also in rough shape. Somebody beat the daylights out of it, but it's a 1943 San Francisco. And we got silver on the board. First time. I haven't had silver in the last 3 things, but you can see where somebody punched this one several times. But still silver. So, got 2 new silvers. And do the die chips here real quick. Got a 2012 and a 2016. The 2016 has a die chip between the E and the R. And 2012 has... Okay, what does a 2012 have? Is that the one that has a... Oh, yeah. Okay. This one has a die chip between the T and the Y. That's the first time I'd seen that one before. So I overlooked it. And then this one also has the start of the die chip along the wall there. You see that coming down along with a break right there that kind of goes up through here over to here. So that's those 2. And then a 21 and a 22P. 22P has a die chip between the E and the R. I think that might be the only thing that one has. 21 has a die chip there on the side of the wall. And one underneath the F there. Nothing else on that one. And the back on this one looks really good shape. So the only thing on the 2022 is the die chip between the E and the R. So that's it. We got silver on the board finally. I got 20 more rolls to go. I'm going to go through the next 10, and I will check back with you then. Talk to you in a minute. All right, we on? Yes. Hey, okay, we're done with the next, or through 40 rolls now. This is from the last 10. I got 10 more to go to finish. I got 2 more, older ones from the 50s. I got a 56 and a 59. Both of them are Denvers. And I got another 1953 or 43 San Francisco. And this is one of the ones I need for my book. So this is good. So I got one that's beat up and one that's not. So I'll put the good one in my book. I got 3 more die chips. Go through those real quick. We got a 2018P, 2020P, and 2021P has a die chip between the E and the R. 2018 has the start of the beehive over here on this side. And I think that's the only thing on that one. This one here, again, start of the beehive over on that side. That must be a weak place on the die because those all seem to be breaking very similar. And this one here, again, just a little bit of the divot there on the side. I thought one of these had something in the O2, but that might have been, nope, not in any O's. So that's it for the die chips. So I got 10 more to go, and then I'll come back and give you a summary, let you know what I found in the last 10, and do the summary. So talk to you here in a couple of minutes. All right, let's do the wrap up. I found 2 more older coins. They were both the same year, both 1941s. And I believe they are both Philadelphia's. Yep, both 1941 Philadelphia's. And I found one more. I don't want to put this up on the big screen. This is a 1964, and that just looks like, I want to zoom that in real quick. That looks to me like a double die, but I can't find one that exactly matches it. But, tell me what you think about it. If not, this is probably going to be an upgrade for my book anyway. Because it is in, it's a 1964, but it is in nice shape. So, but y'all can tell me what y'all think about that one. I don't think I've ever found a double die I've been able to positively identify before. And to do a wrap up on everything else, I found 40, 47, and 48, and 241. So I found 5 non-silver from the 40s, 5 from the 50s, going 51, Denver, 51, yeah, that's 51 Denver. Yeah, 51 Denver, which is a, what do you call it? It's not quite a semi-date, but it's real close. 51S is semi. I found this 1954, which is also going to be an upgrade for my books. I've already checked this one, 54D. That one's nice shape. That's an upgrade from a book. And then a 56, 57, 58, 59, all those Denver. I found 2 silvers. They're both 1943s. Come on. There we go. They're both 1943s, and they're both San Francisco's. So we will be, so that's a good. And then 1943 is an add to my book. So I got an add and an upgrade for my book, which is something I haven't had in a while. Let me the book I'm referring to. Show y'all here real quick. Move that down a little bit. I need the 39 DNS, 42S, 43D, 43S, which I just got, 44S. So I'm still going to need 3 more silvers. And then I just need the 54D is that one. So that's one's going to be upgraded. And I need a 50D, 51S, and a 55. And then everything else I need are the proofs starting in 71. And I got a couple of proofs, but it's been a while since I found a proof. But on this run here, I found silver, which is something I hadn't found in a while. I didn't find any buffaloes. So, and I'm going to go ahead and, since I got y'all here, it's my little silver coins. I got so few of them there, but they're in there. So I'll add this one in here, and I'll have to pull another one out of my thing to make up for the one I'm putting in the book. But that's where I'm storing my silver at that I find. So hope y'all enjoyed the hunt. Please like, share, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. And remember, we do this for fun, and it's a hobby. So enjoy the hobby, and good luck in your hunts. And I will talk to y'all later on. That remote control ain't gonna do me any good. Talk to y'all later. Bye.